Okay, so we're here at a blustery... You should have the microphone, really. You should, you're the point man.
All right, okay, I'll do it. We're here at a blustery Colston Avenue ahead of the kick-off for Carshalton Athletic against Ashford United. Chris, but the past week or so, the results have gone against the Robins, haven't they? What's been your take?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm recording matches every week and watching one of the few that's privileged to watch entire games. I could tell you, honestly, hand on heart, I don't think Carshalton are doing an awful lot wrong, to be honest with you. But I just think teams are just turning up to play Carshalton. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, Guernsey on their website, they said they played almost the best game of the season so far when they played Carshalton. They had 705 people at the game. 705. I mean, that's a lot of people shouting and encouraging their team. Yeah, definitely. I'm joined by Sam and Russell, one from each side today. It's Carshalton Athletic against Ashford United in the Bostik South. Russell, I'll start with you. Defeat to East Grinstead on Tuesday night wasn't the best. On paper, it looked like it could be a victory to get us back to winning ways. What was your take on that one?
Should always be when you're playing a team at the bottom of the table, down the bottom there, you should beat the bottom table of the teams. But on paper, it's always hunky-dory. It's all squeaky bum time, as they say. And always the big teams that normally don't do very well. And that's what the outcome was. I left after the second goal because I had to get back to Chatham. I still got back at 12:15 at night. But that's what you do for the love of non-league football. Watch the team and support them as much as you can.
The more people that turn up at these games, especially the home games, and they shout for the team and say, look, get these boys riled up and get them playing, the better it will be for Carshalton, I think, personally. Just that noise going on at Guernsey was just phenomenal. They all turned up. It's like the entire island turned up to beat Carshalton. It's like that's the way it was.
That's the trouble, though, isn't it? Like, because based where we are, South London, there's a lot of different things that we're competing for in terms of people's attention. Whereas on Guernsey, literally Saturday afternoon, most people think, "I'll go and watch the football." 4 defeats in the last 5 games, though, tells its own story. Can you put your finger on why you think the results have been going so wrong recently?
Yeah, the away team have done their, or the home team, whenever we're playing, whether at home or away, teams have done their homework and you've got marked players, and on each side you get marked players. And obviously, if teams do their homework, it just proves like in the Premiership. If teams do their homework, then you get outclassed and you can't put. The most important thing is putting the ball in the back of the net. And that's what wins your games. If you can't do that, then that's it. You get a draw blank, and that's what we've done in our last lot of games. And sometimes the referees against clubs because they're getting pushed through too quickly. Some of the referees are not good enough in this league, but you have to take it with a pinch of salt.
And right, I'd like to bring Sam in at this moment. They're very all-inclusive on Robins TV, so you're very welcome, Sam. Thanks for joining us. It's been a bit of an up and down season so far.
Definitely. I mean, promoted last year was all about getting points on the board and guaranteeing our safety for, so we're in the league next year. Didn't help that the manager left, and as non-league is, 6 or 7 players leave at the same time. But things are improving. A team's changing around. We've got new faces in and a couple of old returning faces. We've got Stuart Zanone come back to us. He was with us a couple of years ago. Amazingly scored 47 goals in one season, scored 7 in one game away at Lingfield. It's all positive. It's all we can be. We've not been at this level since 2009, so we need to work out where we are. And I'm sure as games go by, players will understand each other a little bit more. Team spirit will pick up a little bit, confidence, and we'll start picking up more wins.
Well, what's been your take on the new manager since he's come in?
He knows the club. Prior to taking over the manager's role, he was running the academy, so he knows a lot of the young players that are coming through. Like I said, we've lost 6 or 7 of the first team, and he's bringing these players through. He knows them personally, he knows what they're best at, what they're not so good at, and that's all you can ask for. He was the best placed man to take over the job.
Now, these two first met on the opening day of the season. It was a 1-0 victory to Carshalton. Russell, what are your particular memories of that one?
Well, it was a tough game. It could have gone either way. Ashford, goalkeeper, played very well, but he's now left the club, the goalkeeper who played there. He's now got to Greenwich, I hear, and that's what I read on through the papers. But obviously, we were lucky to win there, I thought. Could have gone either way, both had chances, but we come out winners, which was quite surprising. But it was interesting to see another non-league club have this AstroTurf, which is I think it's a good omen, because then you won't get games called off. With all this bad weather you get get games called off because of the weather, but at least with this AstroTurf, you won't get the games called off. So it's a good moment that you ain't got to play 3 games at the end of the season, or 4 games sometimes at the end of the season. And of course, these players do a day's work and they don't moan. Not like these professional players get all that money. They moan when they play 1 game a week. But these non-league players do a day's work, come and don't get home till 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Like I did I didn't get home till 12:30 on Tuesday night. But who cares? But it's enjoyment, it's a passion, which is good for non-league teams.
There you go, hard-working man, Russell. Sam, do you have any particular memories of that opening day? Maybe the penalty miss in the second half might stand out.
Listen, it was our return back to the Isthmian system. As our Phoenix Club United, we were originally town. It was a big occasion, it was a bumper attendance, good atmosphere on the day, I think you agree. And two sides that really were going at each other. Both were attacking, both were a little bit shaky at the back, but we both had good keepers. So, and it was good-hearted, we all, both sets of supporters drinking the bar. It was a good day.
Just lastly as well, I heard that the Guernsey game, Peter Aziaya had a little bit of a fit at the end. He was very mad that the players lost in the manner that they did. Did you hear any of that? I mean, I know you speak to him occasionally.
I know nothing about that. That's the first I've heard of it. But I'll tell you what, at the East Grinstead game on Tuesday, when one of the goals went in, Peter just banged the side. He was like, he has passion. He's passionate. He's a passionate player manager. Passionate. So you can expect that kind of thing. I don't know what it's like behind in the dressing room. No idea. But you expect that kind of attitude, behaviour from managers. They get riled up. I think the more riled up you are, the more passionate you are, the more successful the team will probably be.
Yeah, great. Well, we're looking forward to another match up today. Kick-off is about 15 minutes away, and all the action and highlights will be on Robins TV.
ball, good play. Healy! Oh, come on!
Score for the Women's by number 9, Raheem Sterling Parker. Goal for Windsor, scored by number 11, Miller. And the goal came in the 61st minute. United, scored by number 17, Max Waters. Scored by number 10, Bradford. And the fourth goal for the Robins, scored by number 17, Korboa. And the second goal for Ashford United, scored by number 12, Matthew Day.
So, Tommy, how much of a relief was that to get back to winning ways today?
Very important, especially as our next 5 games or something like that against some of the teams that we think are going to be up there. So it was important to get some momentum and a win just before we go into that little period. And we knew that, especially after 2 losses.
It was a similar game against East Grinstead, wasn't it, where we created chance after chance, but this time we took a few of them.
Yeah, that was it. Although we was disappointed after Tuesday, it was a game we should have won because we created so many chances. So in training we did a bit of finishing and we knew we're always going to create loads of chances. It's just about being clinical and finishing teams off.
You did a bit of finishing and training, but in the 3rd minute, Jordan had his penalty saved. Did you think it might be one of those days?
No, because it's still early on. As the half went on, we was getting chances and still missing. I was thinking, oh, here we go. But as always, we're going to create loads of chances. It's just about sticking them in.
How much of a relief was it for you personally to get your 3rd goal of the season?
Not too much of a relief because I've scored. If it was my first, then it would have been a massive relief. But just happy to keep scoring when I can and help the team.
You look like you did a little jig. You had quite a few chances today, didn't you? And so they kept coming on your left hand. So I know that's your weaker side, but you put one away in the end.
Yeah, eventually they were stacking up, and keeper made a few good saves, and I was wasteful with a few, but eventually got it. I was happy.
And just finally, we've got Greenwich Borough here on Monday night. How much of a test is that going to be? Bearing in mind we should have played them about a month ago when we were flying.
Yeah, it's going to be a big test. If they're anything like it was last year, it's going to be a competitive game. It's going to be hard work, and we're all going to have to stick together and put in a real good shift if we're going to come away with 3 points.
So, Michael, after the disappointment of Tuesday, how good does it feel to get back to winning ways today?
Oh, amazing, honestly, because we know as a team we're really good, and we're trying to. I don't want to talk too soon about fan club promotion, but we just take every game as it goes. So literally, Tuesday's gone, Saturday's here now, lads. Stay switched on, and we just got on with the game, literally.
It was kind of a similar pattern to Tuesday, though, wasn't it? We created chance after chance today, but with the first goal didn't come until almost added time in the first half.
I know. That's the thing about us. We're so attacking and we're so positive. Like we have to take our chances, literally. And same thing happened on Tuesday. We didn't take our chances and we got punished. But today, our back four just said we just do our job, keep it solid, and let them do the attacking as well. So it's a good thing, and eventually paid off.
I know you've only been with the club a couple of weeks, but keeping clean sheets has been a bit of a problem for us this season. Do you feel a little bit disappointed that although we picked up the 3 points for yourself and Mikel and Jordan and Tom, that you didn't keep a clean sheet today? The 2 goals were a bit soft, maybe?
Yeah. To be fair, I think we just slacked off towards the end, to be fair. We just switched off because we watching attacking do their bits and just keep on being, and for them keep on attacking. We just kind of switched off like that. It was like a light bulb, but we eventually just switched on, got on with the game, and it was just playing easy for us.
You've joined us from Cray Valley PM. I don't know how much football you've played this season, but how difficult is it to come in sort of in October and sort of integrate yourself into a squad that's been playing together since the start of the season?
Well, to be fair, I played against Carshalton early on in the season when I was with Hastings.
Okay.
And to be fair, we drew 1-1, but it was a tough game, literally, because Carshalton was just penetrating us, attacking us, and I wouldn't say I was the man in the match for that game, but I did put my heart into that game as well for them to not concede that, for us not to concede that many goals as well. So, but yeah, I've got to let go by them. But that's where it is now. I'm down there and just enjoy my football again.
Excellent. Good. Well, you were man of the match for us today, as announced during the game. But you did look a bit confused. Did you kind of only half hear the announcement during the match?
To be fair, when I heard it, all I heard was my name. To be fair, I'm so switched on in the game that I didn't really realise I got man of the match. So I was just concentrating on the game, to be honest. But it's lovely to get that once in a while.
You gave a little clap. I think maybe Mikel thought that he was applauding something that he did, maybe.
I was just thanking them for giving it to me. Honestly, that's what it was.
Brilliant. Okay, well done today, and best of luck moving forwards.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.